guys, it's your boy John, and look at that display. It's massive. It's like 13 inches basically. So I want to put all the specifications right here if you guys were interested. But look how big that thing is. It's starting to look like a TV in here, but let's first start with the boot. Boom, it boots up real quick. Now this is the home screen, and this is something you can change or modify. You have your widgets here, you got your calendar, your speeds, your music and stuff like that. But this is made by Nguyen. Nguyen's always been known as the best. Let's just talk about performance. The performance of the audio quality from Nguyen is something to be had. It has SPDIF, so you got that digital output. So if you were going to have some high-end audio with clean signal, this will be your jam right here. Now for my car, I am using the OEM amplifier out of a 1995 NSX. It's a Bose system. You can ignore all that fur. That's my dog's fur right there. I have a corgi. But it gets messy. So this display is so massive. It really doesn't fit a sports car. This is kind of like an extreme case, but imagine if you had a sedan, or this layout would be something that fits more of your car, like an SUV or a Chevy Tahoe, or a Kia Sorento, something like that. But this is this is the car I have access to because I had this car, or the Subaru BRZ, and then you have the Model S Tesla. Obviously both cars are sports cars right there, and the Tesla, you can't really change the infotainment without going into it like crazy, I bet. But imagine, so here it is right here. This is the Nguyen. Now let me just talk about performance and the specifications, and just kind of give you a little walkthrough of it. So here we go. Let's go to the settings. So this is the settings UI. It has a skin over it. This is an Android head unit, but it looks like they have like a UI to make it look a little more cleaner, more user friendly. And we want to see, so here are your car settings right here, which is nice. None of this stuff you really have to worry about unless you like have your own temperature to Fahrenheit, which I prefer, because that's what I'm used to here in America. Then you have more account stuff, and let's look at device info. Oh, maybe you don't want to see that. But it's rocking the Android 10 right here. MCU right there, 101. CPU is an octa-core, 1.8 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, and 64 storage. So yeah, this unit is so slick. And let me so performance wise, it's very fast, good audio quality, everything's very smooth. Off is the looks. Okay, you can't get how crazy this display is. It is such a high resolution display. I'm telling you, it's either 1080p, it looks, or it could be 720, but I'm telling you, I'll have the exact stats here. I don't remember on top of my head, but the pixel density, it's very high quality, and it just looks overall so good compared to what's in other head units, especially OEM manufacturers. Man, nothing can compete with that. And also when it comes to brightness, it is pretty sunny today, but you can kind of see everything. It's still showing up pretty clearly. You're not having not too many issues here. It is a glossy display, but I've never run into the issue where it's too glossy for me. Next off here, let's go to the design itself. I really like how they debadged it. It used to say Nguyen right here, but it's very you can't really tell what it is because there's no logo, which is really nice. You have this nice chamfered edge over here. It just has a nice little bevel, and it's like made out of metal, so it has a nice polish look at the corners. Let me see if I can show you guys that. Look at that. That's so beautiful. And the bezels are really thin, which is modern. I don't know if some people are having these thick bezels still. I'm just not a fan. And installing it was super easy. It uses clips. Let me show you guys how the clips. So here's the clipping systems right there. It's really easy to install, and then you can really bring the screen out pretty far depending on where you would want it. But in my case, Yeah, so you can remove the display too if you live in a shady neighborhood. That's something you can consider. But yeah, I just really like the design. It clips right in. It's really sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's really in there. And these clips are very similar to what the OEM manufacturer uses for Toyota and Subaru. So I know that for a fact that this is going to hold very good. And now, hardware wise, there is a con. There is no volume button here. So if you don't have steering wheel controls, which I don't, it's a really pain in the butt to change the audio. To change the audio, you would have to press this button right here, or touch the screen and then pull it. It's just sometimes when you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, it doesn't show this notification, this little like this taskbar right here, so you would have to like drag it down and then pull it out. So that's my main gripe. If you don't have stereo controls, it's a really pain in the butt to change the audio and skip music. So I wish they had some kind of audio controls right here, because it just doesn't work with my my setup. As far as that, so hardware, we went to performance hardware wise, like, you know, the design and everything. Speaking design, software wise, it's very clean, very OEM, very just kind of like that OEM Android Google look. So it really, it's very flexible, so just don't worry about the software too much. You can do whatever you want when it comes to Android. And you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So it's wired Android Auto, which I use, but if you have an Apple, it's actually better for you guys. You have wireless and wired. So that it hooks up through Bluetooth, and then it makes a connection through Wi-Fi. So this also has Wi-Fi and GPS built in too. So if let's say if you're driving, your phone's dead, you can use the GPS on this system to keep going. And there's also stuff like radio too. So whoa, so it's not just like a tablet, an Android tablet / phone. It does have car-like features. And yeah, it's just, you got, overall, I do like this head unit. I know it's gonna fit a lot of people's a niche category when it comes to Android head units. It's a really big display. It fits in this is a 2-seater, so it's a really small car, and it fits. So if it fits on this, I mean, I can drive with this. It's just, for me, I really need that volume controls. It could be a touch-based one or something like that. It's just, you can't. When I'm driving, I'm always constantly adjusting the audio, especially if I have the windows down, or I pulled up into a freeway, so I'm always adjusting the volume to a manageable level. Especially with this car right here, you can put the top down. So it's just, you need to have volume control. So that's the only one thing that pulls me back. But if you have steering wheel controls, you can just press the button there, which this does support. This supports steering wheel controls, backup camera, and all of that. I didn't install any of those, but I also have tire pressure monitoring systems on this too, so that's something that you can install. You can actually buy it from their store, so it's super nice from Joying. But yeah, that's just a kind of honest, quick review. This is a real review. I know it's not like any high productions. Do I recommend this unit? Yes, I do. It's very powerful, it's quick, and I like it personally. But again, I need that volume control, so it's not something I can keep. And also the size is just it's just too big for this car. But it won't be big maybe in that car, because that car has a 17-inch. This is only a 13-inch. So it really depends on your size of your car. This is a universal head unit. It's not made for this car. So yeah. If you guys were interested in buying the product, I'll leave a link down below. You know, I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys for everything, and I hope, I've been really busy this year, especially because I'm getting married, so I'll try to produce as much video as I can. I know I've been a little bit slow on that, but thank you guys for your support. And if you guys can just like that button for you know, the wedding coming up, that could be your gift that you give to me. You know, I appreciate it. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. See ya.